just keep on rolling, cause it's all we know. Rolling cause that's all we know, all we know. Don't want no conversation unless we talking dope. I ain't tryna hear unless you talking dope, talking dope. So keep me high,
Yo, what the fuck you talking about? This is T, I am Slim. Today, this is what the fuck we talking about. Stephen A. lying ass, dumb ass, long hairline ass Smith, man. And the bullshit this nigga get on First Take and talk about, man. Now, T wanted me to talk about it, but I'm gonna really try to let him get his say in because my rant would be so fucking long, nigga. As long as where his hairline is at, man.
Well, hey man, all I'm gonna say is this. Stephen A, bruh, you a poison to everything that's basketball and pure, man. Dude, you're a rat poisoner, dude. You go around spread all this rhetoric and this bullshit. Lies, and then you come back and coon, but that's another video. But,
that's about 4-5
man. Do this shit all day. But yeah, man, like you get out there and spread all these lies, man. You get on ESPN. Even when Scottie Pippen shut your ass up.
Oh God.
Man, that shit, your reaction
that broke his heart. That broke his heart, man.
That nigga was acting like a wife of like 10 years around her husband cheated on. He was like, what? No, not my Jordan. No. What? No, it can't be. That's the way he was acting. That nigga was startled.
Not you.
Not you. No, not you. It's like, bruh, I wish I don't. Hey, when I edit this video, I'm gonna try to find that clip. But yeah, Stephen A, man, look. I fucked with you when you had your own show back in 05, 06. But now, like, you didn't got so far. you wasn't a cool back then, though.
You wasn't.
You know, you really wasn't, though.
You was trying to give a voice to the black ass.
Right. Yeah, right. You was cool back then. But, like, now, you went to the ESPN offices. You tried to find whatever dick you can suck. whatever executive you can suck up to. Dude, Stephen A, bro, I would never forget that shit. When you got out there and said that shit, I forgot what happened, but he said something about women. And then he says, I forgot what he said, but then
some women deserve being hit.
Yeah, basically, yeah, he was saying like if you come at me like a man, I'm gonna treat you like a man, basically. This motherfucker, that same day, they made this motherfucker apologize.
Good morning. On Friday, speaking right here on First Take on the subject of domestic violence, I made what can only amount to the most egregious error of my career. While elaborating on thoughts concerning the NFL's ruling versus Ray Rice, following a domestic dispute with his then-fiancé, I ventured beyond the scope of our discussion by alluding to a woman's role in such heinous matters, going so far as to use the word provoke in my diatribe. My words came across that it is somehow a woman's fault. This was not my intent. It is not what I was trying to say. Yet the failure to clearly articulate something different lies squarely on my shoulders. To say what I actually said was foolish is an understatement. To say I was wrong is obvious. To apologize, to say I'm sorry, doesn't do the matter its proper justice, to be quite honest. But I do sincerely apologize. As a man raised by the greatest mother in the world and 4 older sisters, I've religiously spoken out against domestic violence all of my life. I've done so repeatedly over 20 years in this business, as well as over these very airwaves right here on First Take. My primary reason for doing so is because I've experienced and dealt with the matter within my own family. Unfortunately, I did an incredibly poor job of asserting my point of view this past Friday. For that, again, I am truly, truly sorry. Particularly the victims of domestic abuse, and to my female family members and loved ones I've disappointed and who know I know better. You all deserved a better professional and, quite frankly, a better man last Friday sitting on this very set in this very chair. My heartfelt apologies to each and every single one of you.
Where your balls at, bruh? He's up there like, I would like to apologize for my comments. I come from a family full of women. Nigga, duh! We all come from a family full of women.
I mean, his dick was so far up his ass because he tucked it in. So Man, he tucked it in more than a tranny do, man.
That nigga had that post-op shit going on.
That nigga was like RuPaul that day.
RuPaul, like
That nigga dick was so far up his ass. Man,
hey, don't slip away in, man. I'm about to.
This is my thing about Stephen A, man. This is my thing. Yo, Michael Jordan and Kobe and Kyrie nut hugging ass up. And you think you slick though, man. Like you really do. You be trying to act like you biased to certain situations. Especially, because I'm going to bring it up. Fuck it. You act like you're biased to LeBron. You're hating, man. And you're lying. I mean, y'all created this bullshit ass narrative about this man not being clutch. And then this nigga done hit, I don't know how many clutch shots this season, nigga. This season, like
15 fucking seasons.
Hey, talking about this season, the Sacramento game, the fucking Bulls game the other night, nigga. This nigga, y'all are talking about you created that narrative that Kyrie was the closer. Why they got the same record as the Celtics and they start off the season 5-7 when the Celtics start off with a 16-game winning streak, man.
Man, that shit like literally went.
Then they showed the clutch numbers. Guess who was number one in the league? LeBron. But Kyrie was the closer. What the fuck you be talking about, man?
I'm gonna say this one thing. It's funny, just like how that meme said. It's funny how that at the beginning of the season, it was. Oh, Kyrie don't need LeBron. Now it's, LeBron don't need Kyrie. Like in 0 to 60 in 10 seconds, nigga.
Man, but Stephen A created that narrative, man. And then it's funny why the Celtics are struggling. You ain't brought them up on First Take. You ain't brought them up at all. You ain't say shit up. Yeah, but when they was winning, it was, I told you guys, Kyrie was playing worse than he was with Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
Y'all be lying so fucking much. Like, man, y'all like, dude. Y'all said that Kyrie, because when the Celtics was winning, Max, keep him in, because you ain't getting exalted out of this situation. You lied and was talking about Kyrie is playing such great basketball. Nigga, his numbers in points, assists, steals, blocks, field goal percentage, everything was down up to this point. His field goal percentage just caught up, and then his points per game just caught up, but they've been losing. Kyrie's everything, his numbers was down across the fucking board, and y'all was lying daily talking about Kyrie was playing better without LeBron. And that was a flat out lie. Then when Kyrie sat out 2 games and they won those 2 games without him during that streak, y'all didn't bring that up. Y'all, Kyrie's leading this team. No, Al Horford was leading the team. How come your center is averaging more assists than your fucking point guard, but then somehow Kyrie's the MVP?
Al Horford most default all-star team.
But he's averaging more assists than this point guard.
Right.
Who got the ball. On top of that, then the whole, look, it's funny. When the Cavs are struggling, they on First Take every fucking day. Oh, LeBron James and the Cavs are struggling. Stephen A. with his hairline. Look, guys. LeBron is struggling because he doesn't have it in him. He doesn't have the heart or the intensity or the... Come on, get that bullshit out of here, man. You've been lying so much. Y'all created this killer instinct bullshit, which means killer instinct. I want you to put the white. Killer instinct means ball, nigga. That's all that means.
Usually.
That's all that means, man.
Iverson had killer instinct.
I mean, all the ball hogs got killer instinct for some strange reason.
Ball hogs.
And then on top of that, y'all get mad at LeBron for making the right plays. Don't call him clutch, but then you appreciate Jordan passing it to Kerr. You appreciate Robert Horry hitting shots, Derek Fisher hitting shots, but y'all don't say that they saved them niggas' legacies. Then nobody says that. And then Stephen A, you created the worst. All right, think about this. To be the greatest basketball player ever, according to Stephen A. Smith, the player will have to go 6-0 in the finals and basically live out Jordan's exact career. So how can you ever be better than a nigga if you gotta do exactly what he does?
Right.
And then you create this narrative that every player has to live up to this. So if you any young black man trying to come up, you gotta live under what some other man done did before you, but this man didn't live under nothing nobody did before him, because Jordan didn't have to live with the 11 rings on his head because he never got to that. He had to live with what Kareem did over his head. He don't have more points than Kareem, more rebounds than Kareem. Jordan don't have more assists than Kareem all time. He didn't even play most seasons than Kareem. He don't have more MVPs than Kareem. He don't have more championships than Kareem. But that wasn't held over that man's head. They allowed Jordan to be Michael Jordan. They didn't hold Magic Johnson or Larry Bird over his head. He didn't have to be the exact same player they was. Jordan did what Jordan did and created his own lane. So why can't we let these young black male athletes do what they gotta do? See, you put that Jordan shit over Kobe head so much, the only thing Kobe didn't do was fuck Yolanda. I mean, damn. This shit don't be making. And then the other day, and I'm not a Kobe fan, and I don't think Kobe is better than Jordan. Actually, well, I'll tell you that.
Same person, though.
I believe Kobe is the better basketball player than Michael Jordan. I don't believe Kobe's legacy will ever catch Jordan's because he did exactly what Jordan did. He was the exact player Jordan was. But your argument for the reason why Kobe won better is Kobe lost 2 finals. That was the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. That was by far the dumbest shit. So just because he lost 2 finals, he's not better than Jordan, even though Jordan got 6 and he got 5. But Kobe went to 7. He went to 7, and then he played better finals teams than Jordan because he played Boston twice. And yet he lost against a great Boston Celtics team. Okay. He lost against a Detroit Pistons team. Okay. It is what it is. He lost. But that doesn't, one series shouldn't dictate whether you're better than somebody or not. That's the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. The reason why you say that because you don't know basketball. Because you don't have no stats, no numbers, nothing to support your arguments. Because I could argue down like, yeah, Jordan's better than Kobe because his field goal percentage was better. He averaged more points. He was a better leader. It's other things you could bring up. But just because he lost 2 finals? Not dumb that sound. So, Bill Russell's not better than Jordan because he lost 2 finals. But he won 11.
I mean, if it's about
like, come on,
rings, I mean, y'all gotta make up your motherfucking mind, man. Like, first y'all say it about rings, then y'all say
because Stephen A. Look, Jordan must be paying him under the table or giving him $20 every time he sucks him up.
Why Robert Horry ain't to go? That's what I want to know.
But Robert Horry 7 for 7. Because it's funny, like, John Havlicek's 8 for 8. Nobody mentions his name. John Havlicek's 8 for 8. All right, Bill Russell got 11. So it's funny how we do shit.
Kareem got
this what Stephen A. Smith does. When it comes to Kareem, he says, well, Jordan's overall dominance of the game, and he's just a better player because he's on the wing, and he does this and this and this, and blah, 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 blah. Like, he brings up that, right? Then, when it comes to Jordan being better than the Kobe or LeBron, is, oh, well, he's 6 for 6, where Kobe failed twice, and LeBron had, he failed 5 times, and see, you see how the narrative changed? Yeah. Then when it comes to Bill Russell, oh, well, Bill Russell is the greatest winner, but he's not the greatest player. See, that shit is dumb as fuck. You gotta have the same argument across the board.
You gotta be fair, guys.
You can, and then on top of that, Jordan is only the greatest scorer because he took the most shots. Jordan's not a better scorer than LeBron. And I want to kill that narrative. LeBron, 27 career points, Jordan 30, right? LeBron holds the record for most consecutive seasons to average 25 points. Jordan, on the other hand, shot the ball 3,000 more times than LeBron. But LeBron shoots a better field goal percentage than Jordan and a better 3-point percentage than Jordan and took more threes than Jordan. So if we take 3,000 points, 3,000 shots, place them on LeBron, let's add in 800 or 900 threes. Let's say he makes 400 to 300 of those threes to equal around 34%. And then let's add his twos because he shoots about 60% at 2 and he shoots 50% from the floor. I'm only doing his field goal percentage from his whole entire career because the last couple years, this nigga been 58, damn near 60% from the field. If LeBron takes the same amount of shots as Jordan and got the same amount of free throws as Jordan, we looking at a player that might have been averaging 33 points per game. So how is Jordan a better scorer? And this is a guy, LeBron, who looks to pass first. Jordan looks to score first. And then Kobe's career numbers are down because his first 3 years, then they basically came off the bench. So Kobe's numbers will be better and up there with Jordan's more if he would have played those years.
Right.
So, I mean, I know you like sucking Kobe dick, and then you do this little stupid shit. You'll say, well, for the first 3 quarters, I'd rather have LeBron James. But the last quarter, I'd rather have... That's the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. If the nigga was better the first 3 quarters, then nigga gotta be better in the fourth because his team is most likely in the game. Dumbass! How can you close anything if you ain't in the game? The fuck this nigga be talking about, man? This 3 quarters bullshit. LeBron got way better clutch numbers than Kobe, man. Let's stop lying. Then when you bring up the numbers, then your dumb ass say, oh, well, it's about the eye test. Well, your eyes is fucked up.
Go get some glasses.
Kobe ain't got no game winners in the playoffs. He got 1 or maybe 2.
The series they lost.
I think both of them against the Phoenix Suns. That's about it, man. Just because Kobe takes the shot all the time don't make it a good shot, nigga.
Yeah, this would be kid. This would. I don't know if you ever seen this meme before, but somebody made a meme that said, "Yeah, this is why I sided with Kobe over LeBron because he takes shots like this." I don't know what y'all niggas' obsession with niggas just taking shots, dumbass shots left and right. That don't make him better because he just be taking retarded ass shots.
So according to Stephen A, Kobe's better than Shaq just because Kobe is better in the fourth quarter. Who would draft Kobe over Shaq? And if I know you Kobe fans will say that dumbass shit. Y'all niggas really need to go back and see Shaq play. Because there's no way in hell I'll pick Kobe over Shaq. I mean,
at that time.
I mean, like, y'all niggas just, this fourth quarter, y'all set shit with the fourth. Every fucking quarter matters. And then LeBron has been the best fourth quarter player we've ever seen. The nigga done came through so many times. But man, Stephen A, man, here go another dumbass thing you do. When you break down basketball games, you always talk about the matchup, like LeBron versus Durant on Christmas. See, Kevin Durant and LeBron, I can't wait to see them go at it, and then who's gonna win the matchup, and that's who's gonna win the game. No, dumbass. That's not. It's 4 other players on the court. Durant and LeBron gonna equal each other out 9 times out of 10 anyway. It matters about the other teammates. Durant teammates is better in that finals. That's why he won. Is that plain and simple. Nigga, you picked them to win. So how you gonna pick them to win and then turn around and say, oh, LeBron didn't come? Obviously you knew that they were obviously the favorite to win the finals. You think it's slick. You're trying to destroy the man's legacy. Like, you said this, Stephen A., and this is my last point. Just to show you how stupid this motherfucker is. This motherfucker gets on national TV and says, the Cavs have no excuses. They should win. They got Dwayne Wade. They got Jeff Green. He named all the players on the Cavs. He said the Cavs got no excuses. So ask people and ask him who you got to win the finals. And he says Golden State. Then 3 days later, this fool gets back on national TV and says, oh, when they asked, is Cleveland a threat to beat Golden State? He said, oh no, Cleveland is no threat to beat Golden State. Nigga, then what you talking about? They do got an excuse. They not good enough. Fuck is this nigga talking about?
Contradictions.
Man, real talk, I'm gonna say this and look at this camera seriously. Stephen A., you either need to quit or you need to be fired. You don't need to be around basketball no more. You have ruined the NBA. Ruined it. Completely. You don't know nothing about basketball. You suck Jordan dick so much. Oscar Robertson went on national TV and said LeBron was better than Jordan more than once. Scottie Pippen got in your face and said LeBron was better than Jordan. Scottie could call it the way he wanted to call it, but he got in your face and told you that. Dr. J said LeBron was up there with Jordan. He said he was top 3. Nigga, the greatest players of all time are agreeing with LeBron and his greatness. What the fuck is your problem? You talk about excruciating pressure and all that dumbass shit, killer instinct, will to win. Nigga, there's no way to determine that. That's your dumbass opinion. There's no stat for that. Why are we talking about, oh, he wanted it more? What the fuck you mean he wanted more? Everybody want to win. How dumb that sound? You said he wanted it more because you don't know nothing about game plan or zone defense. Stephen A., what defense did they run? What offensive sets do they run? Who do they play the ball through? What about the production on the bench? One thing you never mentioned in that finals is plus minus. Because when LeBron sat down, that's when Golden State was whooping the Cavs' ass. When Durant sat down, Golden State was still up. LeBron couldn't even sit down. You never bring up the fact that Draymond, Durant, and Iguodala's guarding LeBron. All great defensive players. LeBron and Richard Jefferson is guarding Durant. One nigga's averaging a triple-double on Draymond, defensive player here. Durant, Iguodala. The other niggas dropping 35 on Richard Jefferson and LeBron and Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith. I mean, make sense, man.
It's simple.
Man, and then you said it when Durant got signed to go to state. You said that this shit was unfair. Then in the finals, you act like this shit was even. You're a fucking idiot. You need to be fired, man. Flat out. And all you did was transform yourself to Skip Bayless Jr., man. You're a fucking idiot. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here. DNA voice, nigga. Roll the clip.
Get him the fuck out of here!
Nigga, clown ass nigga. This what the fuck you talking about T and Slim, nigga. The fuck Stephen A.
Wake up and hop out the bed. I'm about to roll something ridiculous. Couple loud ass zones of that strong nigga.